Hi and welcome back to SpeakCast English, your daily English listening practice podcast. It's so good to have you with us again.
And hello everyone. I'm Emma, and I'm super excited for today's episode. Andrew, what amazing story do you have for us today? Oh, a lost passport? That sounds like a nightmare already. Is it one of your mini-story English series?
You bet. Today, we have another exciting episode from our mini-story English series for you. It's a real nail-biter.
A nail-biter? Oh, that sounds intense. Like, really suspenseful? My heart is already racing just thinking about it.
Exactly. A nail-biter is something that makes you so nervous or excited that you might actually bite your nails without realizing it. It's full of suspense.
Ah, I see. So, like a really thrilling movie? Or waiting for important test results?
Perfect examples. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. So, Emma, can you try saying nail-biter for our listeners?
Nail-biter. Got it. So, this story about Alex and his lost passport is a nail-biter. I'm already hooked. And it's episode 16, right? I'm excited to hear what Alex is up to today. Is it a happy story, at least? Please tell me it has a happy ending.
Well, Emma, Alex has a story today that might make your heart pound a little. It starts with a lot of stress, lot of stress, but don't worry, it absolutely has a happy ending.
Oh, thank goodness. My nerves can only take so much. So, not a scary story, but super dramatic? Like, oh no, what's going to happen next? Dramatic?
Not scary, Emma, but definitely stressful. Imagine this. You've just landed in a beautiful new city. The sun is shining, you're feeling absolutely fantastic.
Yes. I can totally picture it. That fresh, exciting feeling of starting a vacation. You've been dreaming of this trip for months, right?
Exactly. You've had a long flight, maybe watched a movie or two, had a little nap. Now you're just ready to drop your bags, maybe grab a coffee, and explore.
Oh, I know that feeling so well. The anticipation is almost unbearable, in a good way. You're practically floating on air.
That's Alex. He steps out of the airport, takes a deep breath of the fresh, new air. He finds a taxi, tells the driver the hotel name, and just leans back, smiling.
He's probably already thinking about what he's going to eat for dinner, or which sights he'll see first.
Precisely. He arrives at this gorgeous hotel. It's got a huge, sparkling lobby, friendly staff, and the smell of fresh flowers everywhere. He feels like he's in a movie.
Wow, sounds like a dream start to a trip. So, he walks up to the check-in counter, right? All smiles?
Yep, all smiles. He approaches the counter, hands over his booking confirmation, and the receptionist, a very polite young woman, asks for his passport.
Standard procedure. He probably reaches into his bag, pulls it out, and boom, he's checked in.
Well, that's what he tried to do. He reached into his small travel bag, where he always keeps his passport.
Okay, less than break time equals 500 milliseconds, greater than in? Did he find it? Or is this where the nail-biter part really kicks in?
This is where his heart started to do a little dance. Less than break time equals 500 milliseconds, greater than but not a happy one. He patted his pockets. Nothing. He opened his small bag again, more carefully this time.
Oh no. My stomach is already dropping just imagining this.
His stomach dropped too, Emma. He started to feel a cold sweat. He emptied the small bag onto the counter. Travel documents, wallet, phone, headphones. Less than break time equals 500 milliseconds, greater than but no passport.
Oh, Andrew, my stomach dropped is such a perfect phrase for that feeling. It's like a sudden, awful realization, right?
Absolutely. When your stomach drops, it means you suddenly feel very nervous or anxious, usually because of something bad or shocking. It's a physical sensation of fear or dread.
So, Alex's stomach dropped because he realized his passport wasn't there. I can totally relate to that feeling.
Can you try saying, "My stomach dropped," for our listeners, Emma?
My stomach dropped. Yes, I can feel it just saying it. So, what did Alex do? He must have been panicking.
He was. He started to breathe a little faster. The receptionist noticed his change in demeanor. Is everything all right, sir? She asked, kindly.
Oh, that's the worst. When someone asks if you're okay, and you're definitely not.
Alex forced a smile. Yes, just less than break time equals 500 milliseconds, greater than looking for my passport. I'm sure it's here somewhere. But inside, his mind was racing.
He must have been thinking, where could it be? Did I leave it on the plane? In the taxi? At home?
Exactly those thoughts. He started to frantically search his main suitcase, right there in the lobby. He pulled out clothes, toiletries, everything. The receptionist offered to help.
That's nice of her, but I imagine it just added to the embarrassment. A big mess in the middle of a fancy hotel lobby.
It did. He was getting more and more flustered. He checked every single pocket, every compartment. Nothing. The passport was simply gone.
Oh, this is truly a nightmare scenario. I would be absolutely beside myself. What was his next move? Did he remember the taxi?
That was his first thought after the initial panic. He remembered the taxi. He'd paid with cash, so there was no record on his card. He hadn't asked for a receipt.
Oh no, that makes it so much harder. No way to track the driver.
He tried to remember the taxi company, or even the color of the car. But he was so excited when he arrived, he hadn't paid much attention.
That's so typical. When everything's going well, you don't think about these things. So, no luck with the taxi. What about the airline?
He asked the hotel receptionist if she could help him call the airline's lost and found. She was very helpful, but the airline's line was busy.
Of course it was. It always is when you're in a hurry. So, he's stuck in the hotel lobby, no passport, no way to check in, no idea where it is. What a terrible start to his vacation.
He felt completely lost. He sat down on a plush sofa in the lobby, head in his hands. He felt a wave of despair wash over him.
I can only imagine. All that excitement, replaced by pure dread. Did he think about going to the embassy?
That thought crossed his mind, but he knew that would take days, maybe even weeks, to get a temporary passport. His vacation would be ruined.
So, he had to find it. He had to. What was his plan? Just keep searching?
He decided he had to retrace his steps. The most likely places were the taxi or the airport. He decided to go back to the airport first.
That's a brave decision. Going all the way back, feeling so defeated.
He got another taxi, a different one this time, and headed back to the airport. The journey felt much longer this time. The sun was still shining, but it felt cold to him.
I bet. The beautiful city probably just looked like a blur of stress. Did he have any hope at all?
He tried to stay positive, but it was hard. He walked into the airport, which now felt huge and overwhelming, not exciting like before.
So many people, so many places it could be. Where did he go first?
He went straight to the airline's check-in counter, hoping someone might have found it on the plane. They directed him to the airport's general lost and found office.
Oh, the lost and found office. That sounds like a place where dreams go to die.
It wasn't quite that bad, but it was busy. There was a long line of people, all looking worried or frustrated. He waited for what felt like an eternity.
I hate waiting in lines when I'm stressed. Every minute feels like an hour.
Exactly. When it was finally his turn, he explained his situation to the person behind the counter. She was polite, but very busy.
And? Did she have good news? Please tell me she did.
She checked her computer, looked through a few boxes less than break time equals 500 milliseconds, greater than, and then shook her head. I'm sorry, sir. We haven't had any passports turned in today.
Oh, no. My heart just sank again for Alex. That's the worst possible news.
He felt a huge wave of disappointment. It was like hitting a wall. He thanked her, his voice barely a whisper, and walked away from the counter.
So, no passport at the airport. No passport in the hotel. No way to contact the taxi. What on earth was he going to do?
He found a quiet corner, near a coffee shop, and just sat down. He felt completely defeated. He pulled out his phone, thinking he should call his family, but what would he even tell them?
I would be in tears at this point. Just completely overwhelmed.
He was close to it. He just sat there for a few minutes, staring at nothing, feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Oh, that's such a heavy feeling. So, what happened next? Did he suddenly remember something?
He reached into his jacket pocket, just to pull out his phone, which he'd put there earlier. And as his fingers brushed against the fabric, less than break time equals 500 milliseconds, greater than, he felt something else.
Oh my goodness. What was it? Don't tell me it was the passport.
He paused. His heart started to beat a little faster again, but this time, it was with a tiny spark of hope. He felt around the pocket more carefully.
Was it a hidden pocket? A secret compartment? I'm on the edge of my seat.
It was. A small, inner pocket, one he rarely used, almost forgotten. He slowly, carefully, pulled out less than break time equals 500 milliseconds, greater than his passport.
No way. You are kidding me. He had it all along? Oh, the relief. I can literally feel the weight off his shoulders, just hearing that.
He did. It was there, safe and sound, tucked away in a pocket he'd completely forgotten about. The relief that washed over him was immense. It was like a huge weight off his shoulders.
A weight off his shoulders. That's another fantastic phrase. It means all the stress and worry just disappeared, right?
Exactly. When you have a weight off your shoulders, it means you're suddenly free from a big worry or responsibility. All that stress just melts away.
Oh, I can imagine. After all that panic, finding it must have felt like winning the lottery.
It truly did. He actually laughed out loud, right there in the airport. People looked at him, but he didn't care. He had his passport.
That's amazing. So, he finally had his passport. What was the first thing he did? Did he run back to the hotel?
He took a deep breath, checked his passport again to make sure it was real, and then he practically skipped to the taxi stand. This time, the ride back to the hotel felt completely different.
I bet. From despair to pure joy. He must have been smiling the whole way.
He was. He walked back into the hotel lobby, a huge grin on his face. The same receptionist was there. She looked surprised to see him back so soon.
And he just walked up to the counter, passport in hand, like nothing had happened?
Pretty much. He handed her the passport, still grinning. Found it, he said, a little too loudly. She smiled, relieved for him.
Oh, what a moment. I bet she was happy he found it too, after seeing him so stressed earlier.
She was. She quickly checked him in, handed him his room key, and wished him a wonderful stay. And Alex? He finally made it to his room.
And probably collapsed onto the bed, completely exhausted but so relieved.
Absolutely. He took a long shower, ordered some room service, and just relaxed. The stress of the day was immense, but the relief was even greater.
What a story. So, the moral of the story is always double-check all your pockets, even the forgotten ones.
Precisely. And also, sometimes the solution to a big problem is right under your nose, or in this case, in your jacket pocket.
I love that. So, Andrew, can you ask our listeners to try repeating "a weight off his shoulders" for us?
Of course. Listeners, try saying, "It was a huge weight off his shoulders."
It was a huge weight off his shoulders. That feels so good to say after such a stressful story.
It does, doesn't it? What an adventure for Alex. From the excitement of arrival, to the panic of the lost passport, the despair at the airport, and finally, the incredible relief of finding it.
It really was a nail-biter. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
And that's why we love these stories. They're not just for practicing English, but for experiencing real human emotions and situations.
Absolutely. So, let's do a quick recap of today's main ideas and the most useful phrases.
We started with nail-biter, for something full of suspense. Then, my stomach dropped, for that sudden feeling of dread.
And finally, a weight off his shoulders, for the incredible relief when a big problem is solved.
These phrases are so useful for describing strong emotions, which is something we do all the time in real conversations.
Pick one or two expressions and try them in real life today, even in a very short conversation. You'll be surprised how natural they feel.
Maybe you can tell a friend about a nail-biter movie you watched, or how your stomach dropped when you heard some news.
or how it felt like a weight off your shoulders when you finished a difficult task.
Thank you for listening today. We hope this episode helped you practice real English and feel more confident with these expressions.
Please like this video if you enjoyed Alex's adventure. Subscribe to the channel for more daily English practice.
And leave a comment with your favorite phrase from today, or tell us about a time your stomach dropped, or a weight was lifted from your shoulders.
We love hearing from you. Your comments really help us make these episodes even better.
Bye everyone. Keep practicing. Before we finish, let's do a quick recap of today's main ideas and the most useful phrases.
Pick 1 or 2 expressions and try them in real life today, even in a very short conversation.
You've been listening to SpeakCast English. Thanks for practicing with us, and see you next time on SpeakCast English.